Okay, so I booted up Marvel Future Fight, and I knew the update was coming. I just was way too tired to actually get in and record it. This is new. Like they pretty much changed the welcome screen. So when I log in, I'm now seeing this, and there's a 28-day special check-in event going on. So 27 days until selector tier 2 character can be acquired. Huh. I want to see what I wonder what that's about. And in about 6 days from now, I can get a selector 6-star character. Week 2, another selector 6-star character. Week 3, another. And wow. Well, you know, there's only one slight problem with this, and that it's that I more or less have like all the characters. I more or less have all the characters minus the premium ones. And so in terms of selector 6-star, it's just gonna give me like 300 biometrics for like the characters. But hey, rewards are nice. A lot of games don't do that these days. Like, they'll give you minor stuff. But if you've been wanting to try out Marvel Future Fight for the longest time... Oh, and there's a 7-day check-in event. If you've been wanting to try out Marvel Future Fight for the longest time, I guess I would say now's the time to do it. Because you can get a pretty good start. I wish these updates would quit popping up. Anyway, new characters came out. New characters came out. And they're already showing them. And more uniforms. So now that Apocalypse, so I'm already seeing this in the corner. This is my first time looking at this, by the way. I'm already seeing this in the corner, and it looks as if that Age of Apocalypse Wolverine uniform is pretty much going to be useless now. I mean, it did have that one attack that you don't really want to make use of. So, yeah. Let's see. If I remember right, they announced Frost, Angel. I don't know who the other characters are, but from what I can guess, Colossus is going to be a big one as well. And, oh, I can get X genes. That would help my X23, except I don't really want to do that. I don't have that kind of cash. Okay, back. So, we did a bunch of stuff. New characters added. New uniforms added. So, where do we begin? Well, as usual, Angel. Which, I already know where you can get him. He's in the Dimension Rift. And I did it enough to get 8 X genes for him. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, Angel is a speed type. His tier 2. His stats are more or less okay for starting out, and this is this is raw stats without the this is raw stats without any ISO 8 boost or card boost or anything. So yeah, these are pretty okay. Besides, what matters is the skills. Leader skill. So all allies, when debuffed, removes all debuffs. I think it's been a while since we had one that does that. And it has a cooldown time of 25 seconds. His normal passive applies to all allies, increases recovery rate by 30%. Wow. That is actually pretty useful, considering. His tier 2 passive increases skill damage by 32%, increases bonus damage by 15%, enhances the effect of the skill Angel's Touch. So this will be a lot higher than what it is. I think. Come on. Oh, so with the tier 2, it's 30%. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Skill 1, energy damage. Oh, no. No, don't do that. I hate it when you have attacks that it's based on another stat. Based on the stats of something else. Because it really makes them hard. It kind of makes them hard to build, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, a lot of people say, oh, we'll just throw all attack and all defense ISOs on it. That doesn't exactly help their main attack. So this won't do as much damage because it only does 74. It only does like 3/4 of their actual physical attack stat, plus 146 energy damage. Yeah. But hey, it's still, I mean, it's there. Second one. Please get off my screen. Second one. 97% damage of physical attack, plus another 446 physical damage. High speed flying. Stop. Ooh. Alright, good. Like, wow. Oh, we got a... Oh, it's been a while since I've seen a true damage one. Applies to all enemies. Stun for 2 seconds. Applies to self. Accumulates 100% of true damage regardless of defense and dodge stats. The total true damage cannot exceed 15% of HP. 100% chance for immunity to all damage. 70. I was about to say 70%. Oh, that would be broken. 7% max HP recovery. Increases attack by 1.5% for each 1% damage taken. So it's like a double. Physical damage, 122% of physical attack, additional 146 damage. Wow, so this is going to be the go-to attack here, is Wing Shield. Flapping Feathers, physical damage, 100% of physical attack. Plus an additional 49 damage. Stop saying percent. Angel's Wing, 64% damage of physical attack. Okay. Angel's Protection and Angel's Touch are very effective in team-based battles like Conquest, especially effective when paired with a character that has a focus on HP recovery effects. That's obviously what this character is for. That's one of the reasons. Like, so Conquest and Timeline, assuming you use him in Timeline and he doesn't die in like 2 hits. Conquest, Timeline. So I would say pair him with Wolverine and Mantis, and you pretty much have more or less a balanced team. That's just looking at it from the get-go. And this is assuming that, and he would probably make the better leader. Or you can pair him with Wolverine and X-23, and you would just have to make sure that Angel stays alive. So anyway, that's his team ups. He can team up with Black Widow and Ghost Rider. Teams up with the X-Men, which is a good thing. Teams up with what's her face that I can't remember her name. Oh, Valkyrie. Or teams up with X-23, or of course, Archangel. Thank you. Archangel, which is with freaking Apocalypse, assuming you got him, which I don't have him at this minute. I'm still working on getting Pietro to be maxed out. Anyway, let's look at his skills. This is why I already, well, I'll say it in a minute. Normal attack. Oh, okay, so his normal attack is like, why? He just flies in. From far away, he just does a dive kick, which in any other game, that would be great. But this game, nah. And he does increase damage to super villains. So let's see, attack 1. Pew pew pew. He throws pew pew lasers. Attack 2. Attack 2 is a definite go-to to get out of jail. Attack 3. I believe that was Angel Shield, so yeah. This is nice. So when he's being attacked, he would be like, nah. So that would be good against anyone that just can't stay off him. I wonder if like that'll ignore targeting. So like if Wolverine does that OP skill, the skill 5 or X23, like he can just put that up and be like, nah, and recover some HP and accumulate a lot of true damage really fast. Skill 4. He could be. Why doesn't it? Okay, stop, please. Skill 4. I'm already liking that, and it's just giving me vibes of Vulture. Skill 5. So, running that back here. Skill 2. Skill 4. And skill 5. 2, 4, and 5 will avoid, will basically avoid targeting. So that's a good thing. I would say skill 1 is why. I would say skill 1 is kind of like why. I mean, it looks fancy. It looks fancy, but huh. And you would just throw out skill 3. Like I would say, like throw out skill 3. To accumulate as much damage as possible with the true damage. Let me turn on the AI. And then you go 4, 5, 2. Hopefully you'll recover enough to like throw out skill 3 again. So basically, if you start with I would say starting with skill 3, and then you do everything in your power to just like stall for time so you can throw out skill 3 again. That's assuming you don't get Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not much of a bio. There's not much of a bio. Warren Worthington's third mutation granted him the ability of winged flight. As one of the original X-Men, he is a harbinger of hope and heroism. Until his wings either got ripped off in one universe, or he became Archangel because Apocalypse screwed with him in another universe. I think that's right. In the first one, right? Anyway, next new character. Oh, Colossus. Colossus just brings me back to like Marvel 2. Well, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And everybody knows how good he was in that game. Like, okay, like he was no Cable, he was no Storm, he was no Psylocke, but he was good. Anyway, another combat X-Men character. And obviously, because you got to stick to the combat character trope. You got to give him physical attack damage. But I mean, it's Colossus, so it makes sense. I kind of like the old. I kind of miss the old. Well, one of his other looks of Colossus, which isn't that different from this one, but like he has the shoulder pads. Like he has these shoulder pads that stick out. But yeah, this is pretty much Colossus. Leader skill. All allies. Activation rate 25% when hit. 100% chance to become immune to physical damage. That's pretty much Black Dwarf. That's pretty much Black Dwarf, who I believe has the same who I believe has the same leader passive. So it's hard for me to say whether or not that's good. I mean, you could use that to get through. You can use that to try and get your way through Shadowlands. Depending on who you face. So, normal passive. Applies to all allies. Decreases the effect of Reflect by 60%. Reflects physical reflex. So that's Rhino. Decreases damage from supervillain type characters by 50%. So it's Rhino, but better in a way. Although Rhino's is like, if anybody has Reflect, he reflects it back. When he is at tier 2 anyway. But this is actually great because it's his normal passive. Tier 2 skill. Super Armor. All defense increased by 15%. Increases skill damage by 32%. Bonus damage by 15%. Reflects 100% of physical damage received up to 150% of max attack. Oh, wow. I think you just topped Rhino with this one. Wow. Applause. Anyway, let's look at his skills. Dude, this is a Wolverine killer. This is a Wolverine killer, straight up. So timeline's possibly going to change again. No, that's a Wolverine and possibly a Quicksilver killer. First one, 165% of physical attack plus 146 damage. Cooldown time 5 seconds. 140% damage of physical attack plus 73 damage. Cooldown time 6 seconds. Short, really short cooldown times. Oh, here we go. Big one. Increases all defense by 25%. 150% damage, physical damage or physical attack. Acquires the following effects for 10 seconds. 50% rate, at a 50% chance when a regular attack is used. Resets the skill cooldown for Hammer Blow. Resets the skill cooldown for Steel Fist. But they already have short cooldown times anyway. So I mean, oh. Okay. The first one's already great because that just makes him even more tankier. Okay. Rough Advance. 100% chance for immunity to all damage for 4 seconds. This is what the skill cooldown needs to be for. Although if it was, he would be the most broken character and everybody would be going for him right away. Physical damage 92%. Physical attack additional 140% damage. 146 damage. Cooldown time 11 seconds. Can't read today. Can't speak today. Metallic Maelstrom. Stun all enemies for 3 seconds. Ignores target's dodge rate for 3 seconds. 100% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune effects for 3 seconds. Oh man. So why is no one gunning for this one and why is everybody gunning for Angel? Maybe his location will save. Well, let's first check the tip. Massive blow effect makes it possible to use hammer, bow, and steel fist continuously, so it's important to use basic attacks well. So it'll be like massive blow, then 1, 2, then a normal attacks, then 1, 2 again, normal attack, 1, 2 for a couple seconds. Location. That's why nobody's gunning for him. Monthly bonus deal. $10 to get it. So basically $10. And you get yourself a rather broken character. Teams up with Wolverine and Blade. Teams up with Wolverine and Apocalypse. Teams up with, I forgot what her name is, but she's also new and we're going to cover her in a second. And Cyclops. Clearly the best team would likely be this one, the Vampire Chase, because of all the other buffs. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me actually look at the skills here. So normal attack. He just runs up and like does 2 punches and a boot. Skill 1. Skill 2. He's just like Skill 3. Wow. So skill 3 is that famous skill that annoys me to death. Back in Marvel 2. Because when you summon him as an assist, this is what will happen. And you got sent flying. And it's and I think in Marvel 2, because Marvel 2 is so broken, is incredibly broken. There's that you take full damage regardless of the damage scaling in the combat. Skill 4. And yeah, for a couple seconds he does good. Skill 5. Oh wow. Okay, I like skill 5. He's like, Okay. I like the character simply for the fact that he uses like freaking power. Like, But other than that, he's $20. He's pretty much $20. So good luck with that. Probably more if you want to get him to tier 2. Sheesh. Anyway, Emma Frost, who also costs money or crystals, depending on how you want to go about it. Emma Frost. Considering when they aired the cartoon Wolverine and the X-Men on Nickelodeon a couple of years ago, or actually it was Nicktoon. I don't think it actually came on Nickelodeon's original channel, but I know she was in the original X-Men, but I didn't see much of her. The original X-Men cartoon from like way back when in my childhood. But I remember it's almost a decade now. Well, maybe 6 years, 7 years. When Wolverine and the X-Men aired, to basically replace Charles Xavier, who got stuck in the future, and they needed a telepath. Emma Frost was the one they went to, and Emma Frost was a good character in my opinion. She is so. Getting back to the main topic at hand, Emma Frost, blast type character. Energy attack, obviously, because we got to follow the tropes. And well, she's a telepath, so it makes sense. But does she do mind damage? She doesn't have much in the physical defense department. Which is that, well, I guess I would say that's kind of weird because like her ability, one of her other abilities is like she pretty much makes herself into ice. And like which like increases her defense, so it's like someone throws a punch at her and it's just like, ow! Although she rarely used that. I think she used it like twice. Anyway. Leader skill. Ugh. Boo! Another decreased debuff duration by 24%. That is very, I'm seeing that very common in a lot of characters. I don't like that. I don't really like that one because it's just like, it doesn't really help. Like, okay, so you basically saved yourself a couple of seconds of suffering, even though you're still going to suffer because especially in timeline battle, like the character, like whoever you're facing can just stack on the debuffs pretty easily. It's like, oh, I'm free from the debuffs. Nope. Back in it. Especially if it's Spider-Man. If it's any Spider-Man. It's like, hey, I'm free from the web. No, I'm back in the web. Even Doctor Strange. Like, Doctor Strange, you're already stuck in it forever. And, okay, decreased debuff duration by 24%. So, that's a fourth of the time less that you spend in it. By the time he's done with you, you're generally dead. You're generally already dead. If not, you got really lucky if he hasn't thrown out another time freeze. Okay, stop ranting. Passive. Increases guaranteed dodge rate by 20%. Not bad. Especially since that's a normal passive. Tier 2. 100% chance to penetrate barrier shield effect. Increases mind resistance by 60%. Increases mind damage by 40%. Enhances the skill of mind cloaking. So I'm guessing that without tier 2. I'm guessing that without the tier 2. Mind cloaking. That's mind cloaking. 20% dodge rate. Guaranteed dodge rate. Oh, okay. So you can so I would say I'm already thinking of a build for her, and I would just say just give her a dodge build, because now she'll have the huge dodge rate bonus, which I believe it's like 75% max for dodge rate, and then you can stack on guaranteed dodge rate. Anyway, Mind Blast. Mind damage. Yay! Illusion Strike. More mind damage. Diamond Form. That's what it's called. Super Armor. And all defenses for 10 seconds. All defense increased by 10% for 10 seconds. Plus 20% increase to all attacks for 10 seconds. Decreases all damage received by 60% for 10 seconds. That's good. I mean, because especially now, because a lot of people don't really use Odin. And I can't think of any other characters that remove buffs. I think Wasp. Not a lot of people use those two characters. So that's great. That's pretty great. Mind Blast. 50% immunity, 50% chance for immunity to all damage for 4 seconds. So after this effect ends, time it with skill 4 to try and buy yourself some more time so you can go back into diamond form. 50% immunity to all damage for 4 seconds. Mind damage for 69%. Here we go. All enemies decreases 3% decreased mind resistance can stack up to 100%. Mind control. Damage received increased by 1%. Binding. Okay, so increased damage by 1% for 4 seconds. Bind for a second. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Location. You buy her. You buy her. That's what it is. I could actually buy her right now, considering that I did look, and I believe she's 2,500 crystals. Anyway, let us see the tip. White cream traps mind control. Effect shines brightest when used against multiple enemies. Mind control will work on world bosses and even targets who aren't usually affected by debuffs. Now you see why. Okay, so let's preview the skills. I can only hope I'm actually recording, because otherwise I'm gonna be mad. Normal attack. Oh, she does punches. They're fast, but I do like this though. What? She just flips in. Okay. Skill 1. So you can just follow that up with a normal attack if you wanted. But skill 1 is like, and it has a no targeting game. So yeah, you just have to waste some time to get into skill 3. Skill 2. Okay. And it has no targeting as well. Skill 3. I am diamond now. Look at me. I am beautiful. Okay, I need to stop poking fun of her. I do like Emma Frost though. Skill 4. Wow. It's like it had like no like it had a sound effect, but it was so low. I was like, okay. Skill 5. Oh wow. So let's go like skill 3, skill 4, 5, 2, and then 1. Oh wait, 2 is longer? No, it's just her normal attack is... Her normal attack has her spin around. Okay. It's actually pretty fancy. I'm liking Emma Frost. Team up! I did pick up Phoenix because I maxed out my Magneto to tier 2, so... I gotta build up Phoenix. Yeah, that was generally her story. So, her story in Wolverine and X-Men, which I think only had, like, really 1 season. But that's pretty much how that worked. I only explained that because I saw that first team up, which is Cyclops and Jean Grey. And that already looks to be a good one. But I'm also liking this one in a way. I wish they would release a new uniform for Green Goblin. Because his current uniform is, it's like, okay. Or we can go with this character. Anyway. That's Emma Frost. I think I talked way too long. Magik. I don't really know her. She's kind of new to me. Let me see information. Mutant, teleporter, and sorceress Ileana Rasputina is the ruler of Limbo and sister of Colossus. She wields the Soul Sword, a magical and powerful blade she created with her own life force. Sounds interesting. She looks good too. So, blast type character. Where do we get it? Another $10. Good luck with that. Leader passive. Critical rate. Critical rate increases by 13%. Not bad. Normal passive. When regular attacks are used, applies to self. Increases all attacks by 10%, all speed by 10%, critical rate by 10%. Next effect activates after 3 uses. 10 for 10 seconds. Next effect. The heck you mean by that? 10% recovery of max HP. So she can recover some max HP. Team her up with Angel and get a better bonus effect off it. Tier 2 passive. Decreases all damage received by 35%. Increases all skill damage by 35%. Increases bonus damage by 15%. Super armor and all defenses go up by 15%. Nice. Very nice. $10, nope. Physical damage of energy. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at her stats now. Ooh. At least she has super armor. Skill 2. Bind and stun for 2 seconds. Nice. And it's an energy attack. Okay. Skill 3. Summon an illusion. Usually these skills aren't really that good. I mean, except for Loki's in his uniform. Skill 4. Another bind. Okay. Okay. Skill 5. Invincible! Okay. Team up. Magneto. Huh. She's got some unique team ups. I can give her that. Scrolling down, I don't really look at the 2 character ones. Huh. Okay, so let's preview the skill. Okay, so let's see. Normal attack from far away. Up close. Okay, it's not bad. Skill 1. Skill 1, shockwave. Skill 2, teleport. Oh wow. Okay, I actually like that. Go back and she teleports in front of you, blinds you, and then slices you. Very nice. Skill 3. Ooh. Oh wow. So that's actually pretty good. And just summons a bunch of I guess limbo hounds to keep attacking. I like that. See, so the thing about most summoning attacks is that they just bring in characters. They don't really do anything. And I guess it poisons too. The pivotal beast is poison. Yeah, they do poison. 30% poison. Holy. Okay. Skill 4. Yeah, you stuck. Yeah, you stuck it. You get the full attack of that. And she has super armor. Skill 5. Whoa. Okay. That just reminds me of a Tales of series Mystic Art. Ah! Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. So she also summons beasts that are capable of inflicting poison. Anyway, chances of survival can be increased with mixed magic's effect, as it allows for effective skill combining. However, using a skill within 1 second cooldown means that mixed magic effect does not activate, so the skill must be timed carefully. Oh boy. I still don't exactly understand it, but it sounds great. So, 2 new uniforms. Cyclops. Okay. Okay then. I'm gonna have to look at it from the uniform perspective, because enhances effects of ambient radiation and natural born leader. And that's all that's on sale. I wouldn't consider Black Panther's uniform to be on sale. Anyway, go back. No, not to the lab. Universe. New uniform. Here we go. Said ambient radiation and natural born leader. Oh wow. Increases all attacks by 35% now. And okay. From 10% to 15%. Okay. That's actually a good uniform. I don't remember what that one did. I don't remember this uniform either. So all the skills are more or less the same. No, wait, it said like 2 skills changed. Well, it said 1 skill changed. Optic Blast has changed so that the damage is dealt in a circular radius, even if numerous enemies are not directly nearby, and causes massive damage. Which one was Optic Blast? Okay, let me have a look. Skill 4 is the one that changed. But how is he able to do that? Okay. That was different. Disco laser. Everybody gets it. Okay. I didn't expect you to happen. I'm sorry. That just looks silly. Look at that. It just spins. It just spins and everybody gets hit. That would do great in Conquest. That would do great in Conquest and Shadowlands. That would do great in Conquest and Shadowlands. It totally would. Like if you could manage to like somehow spam skill 4. Go back to uniform. If you could somehow manage to spam skill 4 with Cyclops, you would destroy. Well, you couldn't destroy everything in Conquest because Conquest is AI controlled. Wolverine's outfit, 10% ignore defense. Really? And this one decreases all damage by 15%. So, I guess you would get a better skill. Because Omega Cannon is kind of just like, eh. Anyway. Let's actually have a look here in Marvel Universe. Oh, right. He's a tier 2. X/'s skills movements become shortened and apply additional hits when combined with other skills. It allows even more damage to be dealt in a shorter amount of time. I'm trying to remember that uniform. I remember it. I remember seeing it. So we're going oh wow. Wait, that changed too? He didn't have that ending before. And I like that his claws actually glow red when he does skill 5. I like that. So this may be the uniform to go to, since this one all it does is increases defense, and Omega Cannon is in my opinion. I don't know. It's up to other people. But anyway, let me show you how much Emma Frost costs. As soon as I find it. Yeah. Emma Frost, 2,500 crystals. I can actually buy her right now. I don't know if I should. I really don't know if I should. But that's it. Oh. A new dimension rift opened up. What the heck? How did that happen? New dimension rift opened up. It's Angel. It's Angel, and basically, what the heck is going on here? Stop. It's Angel, and I wouldn't say it's a bad one. It's another new comic card, and you can get more, and you can get Angel biometrics. So you got one farmable unit, and the rest of them you gotta buy them. You gotta pay for them. Up to you. Out of all the new stuff, though, I would say. It's hard for me to say which one I like out of this one. Out of all the new ones. Well, I keep wanting to call him Archangel. That's generally how I remember him. I generally want to say Emma Frost or Magik. Angel is best because he's like the only farmable one. Possibly Colossus? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this video. That's it for this video. I will see you guys next time for more Marvel Future Fight. I don't know what my next video will be. We'll see. Until then, I'm Brad with the Gaming Mole. Peace out.